Yo, what's up, y'all? I'm here for episode 2. And if y'all know me, you know I'm never alone. I'm never without the gangies. I'm with Miles Washington. I'm with my bro, Muggs.
What's good?
Brooklyn Muscle. And we were just in here talking. I said, yo, we got to record right now. He said some shit that I'm going to bring back so we could talk about it as a podcast. But right now I want to ask Muggs a question and Miles a question. I seen Fab on the Let's Talk About It podcast, which I love, by the way. Love what they doing over there. Fab had on the chrome heart gloves with the rings, over the glove. We're going to pop this picture up. Over the glove. So that kind of goes back to what we was talking about. Like, he had a whole chrome heart fit on. It was fly. I'm not going to say the outfit was uncoordinated. But what is to be said about, like, the gloves with the jewelry over the gloves?
I don't even know.
A vibe?
I feel like
I think not. Because if you got on gloves, why are you going to put the rings on over this shit? This either one or the other. It's already chrome, so it's just like, you doing a lot. It's chrome. Niggas going to see it's chrome gloves. Like, then you going to throw the rings on there? I think that's just a cherry on top trying to stun a little more. But it's like, bro, we get it. If we going to know if it's chrome gloves. Like, if I'm wearing gloves.
Is that like, we not tracking nobody else's movements, but to me that feels a little like corny. Damn, like you want to be
you
that
gotta look at it
crazy
like
with
this,
it?
though, y'all. You gotta look at it like this. From his perspective, the feel he in, he gotta do that. You know what I mean? Because he in rap. That's what they do. They gotta shine. They gotta show people who's the fucking glitter man. Like, you know what I mean?
But you already shining with chrome gloves. Niggas
But
don't
one
have
thing about
chrome
Fab though, he one of them dudes in the hip hop game that he elevate with the time. So he ain't gonna stay like in his academic era. Like, he gonna put on, if he see the young boys doing it.
But that's the thing about Fab that fucked me up, because coming up middle school, man, listen, Fab was one of my fashion, like,
For real.
that was my guy.
He a staple.
He a staple. As I got older though, Fab be doing some Fab shit. That's what I be calling it, some Fab shit, like with the ankle socks, with the anklet over the crew sock like this. He do some shit like Ivan does. Ivan do that same shit.
I feel, because he one of them dudes that try to like set trends. You know what I mean? He one of them dudes that people gonna follow. So he gonna put some shit on. Like, if he putting the rings over this shit, he seen one of the young boys do it. Probably. You know what I mean?
Word.
Or Michael Jackson. One of them type of, like, Fab, like them type of minds that he be thinking. You know what I mean? When it come to fashion, he gonna think, man. He gonna put on whatever, but I could say he gonna make some shit that's not looking good to certain people look good though. You know what I mean?
Word,
So I don't think the rings over the gloves was too much because of the feel he in. Basically, like, he a rapper. He gotta do that shit.
It's still Ugats for me. I couldn't handle it.
Now if he was
I said I gotta talk about this. I can't handle it.
I don't think he had to do it. He probably just.
That's the wrong word. So
Yeah.
You're right about that. He ain't had to.
Because it's just like, it's Fab though. So I get you when him got to
swag
adapt with the
champ, boy.
times, but it's just like, I don't see no other rapper doing that. Like, yes, them niggas is buying chrome rings and chrome chains and doing all that, but to wear the chrome gloves and then to throw the ring, I'm like,
See what you said though? You don't see no other rapper doing it. So
Yeah.
he one of them dudes that's gonna try to set some trends. You know what I mean?
But then he's gonna be looked at as an old.
We
corny
gotta
nigga.
see.
Yeah, but I will say this. I don't see anybody following the trend, Fab.
Yeah.
I don't see nobody else following the trend. I ain't mad at it. Do what you want.
Nah, facts.
But, like, I thought it was just, they were inside. It
Like,
just felt unnecessary.
inside the glove.
They was
Inside.
inside with gloves on both of his fucking hands with the jewelry on over the glove. I know his hands is hot. I'm not trying to hear that. I wear rings all day. You know
Oh, you
me.
saying they was inside of a
Yeah.
place?
It was inside of a building, gangster.
Yeah,
having
yeah.
one of these that we're having right now. The lights on. It's hot. Nigga had the. I was like, I don't get it.
Oh man.
Like, how much is too much chrome? The young boy's gonna say it's never enough.
It's expensive, man. So when you put it on, you gotta put it on. You gotta show it.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
That being a extra flex. Like, you already got the gloves, chrome glove. You can't just walk into
That's
the store
fat.
and
We
buy chrome
gonna
gloves.
hit
like,
you with the extra flex.
I was gonna buy chrome underwear like 3 days ago. Shit, you not. That ass true story. I'm in my bed like, yep, it's my time. I'm about to just pull the trigger, see what they got. Went on the website. All they got is like home good shit. They got like wine chalices and ashtrays that are like $3,000. So I got to the boxes and socks. I said, this is my spot.
You really is about to cop some chrome
Nigga, this is a true story. I said, this is my lane. I said, boxes and socks, hosiery. This is where I need to be. Click that bitch. The boxes was $220, y'all. 220. And I said, you know what?
It was a pack?
It was one. 220. Mad colorful, too. I said, you know what? I'm going to get these shits. Go through the socks. 3-pack socks, like 220. I said, fuck it. I'm getting them both. Bam. Put them in the cart. Went to the cart. Started doing it. And I was like, I'm not getting this.
Somebody like Fab probably had them gloves from 20 years ago.
Maybe. But now, back to segue back to your original point. So we can have this discussion because me and Miles wanted to talk about East Coast versus West Coast fashion in a bundle, like on the bigger scale.
They the two most global places when it comes to fashion.
Now that you said that
in this country,
that Fat Joe shit, we have to expound and expand.
I said that what?
That Fat Joe shit. You said what'd you say about Fat Joe? I'm gonna let you sell it.
I said Fat Joe right now is the freshest nigga in the game. Like he put it together more than anybody right now.
Older or younger?
Older or younger. He putting it together. He's like, I'm seeing him like, you know how like they got like somebody who's the king of hip hop. He the king right now.
The king.
I'm crowning him right now, bro. He gotta get the crown.
The king.
He gotta get the crown. Tell me why y'all don't think he not putting it together though.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Because it's designer.
No. It's because he has a whole bunch of designer pieces and wardrobe that looks like he buys the looks from a mannequin. And I'm not gonna lie, there's been like 3 of his looks that I've seen in a catalog via Louis Vuitton that he wore. Only thing he switched was the shoes. You feel me? That'll
change everything.
That will. That's straight out of the catalog. I'm not saying that look is bad, but I am saying that if you're curated by only fashion houses and you only get the new collections out of fashion houses, you really don't have swag. These people are curating the looks for you. If you have enough money to buy them, they will drop in your size. All you have to do is buy them.
So let me ask you a question. What if that's all you like to wear though, and you don't like to wear nothing else, but all you like to do is wear designer? That's your lane.
Then if you were broke, you'd be clothless. You wouldn't wear anything. Because if you don't have money, then you would be like, I can't wear Walmart, only can rock designer.
He was a person that never had money and never wore that shit in the beginning. So now that he got money, that's what he want to wear it. You know what I mean? And far as from what I'm seeing out of everybody in the game that got money, they not staying consistent like he is with that shit on. What I'm saying is like he not just like
he cares.
He not like I'm just Louis today. And tomorrow I'm just like, all right, I'm Ralph Lauren. No, he's consistently smacking their head off. Wow.
Yeah, which I consistently
think. Every time
think,
you see him on camera.
Okay, so let me tell you this.
You know what I mean? You know how they say stay ready so you ain't got to get ready?
He's a consumer, though. He's a consumer, though. In a way of like, he's like a baddie, a housewife who's like addicted to shopping. It's like, that's cool.
He always been like that.
Yeah, which is fine.
And what we talking about? New York, LA. They one of the 2 states that's really addicted to shopping.
Yeah, but that shit really got niggas living on their fucking mom's floor with a nice outfit.
Yeah, always been like that. If you ain't getting it like that.
You ain't even got your own crib.
Yeah.
But which goes back to like, but now we older now, right? That was a lot of us, right? Spending our last on a belt, you know, in them eras, spending the last shit on some Pradas. Niggas got new Gucci's and don't even got their own spot. Be 19 years old when niggas started getting Prada and Gucci shit. And we was not at that level. We wasn't even middle class. This can speak for all my friends. We wanted that fly designer shit. We were spending our last to get it. And for what? Just to look like we had it. So I do think that it's funny, like when you got it. When niggas know you got it, why you gotta look like you had it?
I agree, because it's like I didn't been.
That's our community. That's how we've been brainwashed. Facts, you know what I mean? That's how we've been brainwashed. That's how y'all got into fashion. Think about it. Y'all wouldn't even been into fashion if y'all ain't see that like that. You get what I'm saying? That wouldn't have been y'all lane. They created something that sometimes it's hard to get out, but what y'all did was y'all started creating where y'all ain't gotta be stuck in that. You know what I mean? And wasting y'all bread. So that's why you got a crib. You got a crib. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you could be stuck in consumerism your whole fucking life.
Yeah, that's why the urban community, how fast our money come in and how fast it go out. You know what I mean? Like we gotta look good. Like we gotta look good. Like I don't know. It's just something.
It's some
that,
Sunday church mind shit. Honestly,
so how
I think
you
it's
think
deep rooted.
somebody like Fat Joe now he in pocket now he could cop all the designer. He want to stay looking good in that shit.
It's like
You know what I mean?
but it's like
that's like
people
Dapper
like
Dan. You work. You been around. I ain't mean to cut you off. You been around him before.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna catch Dapper Dan and nothing else unless that's his lane. Know what I mean? Some people when
But I'm gonna tell you the truth though, how I feel. That be looking a mess sometimes.
They make a mannequin out of Dapper Dan. They make mannequins out of him. He the mannequin creator.
But do you think Dapper Dan? This is obviously it's everybody's opinion, but I think Dap be looking crazy sometimes.
That's because you know what I mean. Yeah, it's two different swags. Y'all could put you ain't gonna take the whole outfit. You gonna take the sweater probably and put just twist on it with some sweats and put something else on.
Yeah, but that's fashion for everybody.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the creative part of it though. You know what I mean? And Dapper Dan is like the godfather of that shit.
What's the biggest difference in East Coast, West Coast fashion? What's the biggest difference, Mal?
Biggest difference. First thing that come to mind, like West Coast is known kind of like NWA, Dickies, Chucks, I don't know, just like shit like that. Versus like East Coast, you got like Butters, Averex. Shit. Really, the biggest thing is like honestly, the biggest thing really is the weather.
Yeah. That's what it is.
That's
See how you said Butters, Averex?
Yeah, it's
New
the
York
weather.
could get fly with, like in New York. Cause Cali is always hot, so they always gonna be able to put on like in New York. You can't really show you fly until it get cold. Yeah. Like in New York, facts. They don't judge how you dress really, or for they judge it off the weather of the seasons.
That's what I'm saying. It's based off the weather. Like out here, it's not seasons like New York. So you see a nigga
out here.
In a sense,
you can kind of cheat because you can throw like a t-shirt like.
Yeah, but even then, you could tell like just say if somebody coming with like a tee and like some Dickies or some jeans, like you could tell like, nah, that nigga fly. Even if it's simple, like me, I could tell when the nigga coming relaxed, but it's like, nah, that nigga really be putting this shit on. If it's calm, say he throw a pro club, some whatever kind of jeans on.
That's LA you saying?
Yeah, like just on some simple shit. But it's like out here, it's just the weather, so it's not we're not gonna come leather jacket, Timbs. You feel me? Like
a good knit, a good sweater, good.
Granted, it'll be a select few individuals, but the mass majority of people from the West Coast is not gonna come like that. So it's like out here, it's like not even gonna say Dickies, but it's just like the Chucks and just like lighter clothing.
I feel like LA. I feel like out here, that too. But to piggyback off of that, I feel like out here really like show they fashion out of designer. You understand? Like like cause in New York, everybody not gonna wear designer.
Yeah.
But in New York, they gonna put some shit together that's gonna look like it's designer. You know what I mean? I think it's the way New York wear they shit and the way LA wear they shit.
I think too out here with it being like Hollywood culture and A-list celebrities and shit. So the piggyback off what you say is like niggas want to make it seem like how we touched on earlier.
Yeah.
You got it even when you don't. You gonna spend your last and it's like you gonna look like a mannequin. It's like damn, I just went broke trying to fucking impress somebody. You got it. And
buyer's remorse be real as a motherfucker. I bet out here, like when you know you saved up. I always think about this with the honeys with the purses, man. When y'all save up and gotta buy it yourself, that shit hurt. When y'all gotta buy it yourself, and like. What is the instant gratification when a broad saves 6 bands and buys the purse? I really want to know. Is it like, oh my God, I just got this purse, it's fucking lit? Or be honest, ladies. Or do y'all be like, I wish I never got this shit a month later and be like, yo, I could have done way better shit with that $6,000 and bought this dumbass Chanel.
Please drop your honest answers in the comments. Because I know it's 50-50. I know some of y'all like, oh, you feel me, want this
really
Chanel, this, that. But then I feel like it's a lot of y'all that's like, damn. I could have went and got a business, invested into this. You been saving up all this time for a bag.
And I also want to know when another person, like a man or a partner, buys you a bag, do you feel like you have $4,000 on ice? Do you get what I'm saying? Like if somebody buys you a bag, do you save them and be like, well, if everything goes to shit, I at least got $30K in bags? I just want to know. Answer below. I just want to know that. Like, Is there buyer's remorse instantly, or are you happy about the purse and you're like, oh my God, I'm putting my lipstick in it and wear this shit 12 times a year? Or are you like, I could have done something better with that? But if somebody else buys it for you, do you look at it as a little investment almost?
No, I feel like both. They look at it both ways as an investment. Because the first one, without the dude buying it, I feel like of the ladies, they got bigger competition amongst each other when it come to fashion. Because they really observant when it come to that. Because it's like how they observe us, you know what I mean, as men or women, whoever they like. They very observant how you carry yourself. So them amongst each other, I feel like that's when they buy it, they look at it like a real trophy. You know what I mean? When a dude buy it for them, I feel like they look at it like I got what I want out of that person. You know what I mean?
To the next.
See
how long I can milk it.
Or if they still with that person, it's just like they look at it as a gift.
What is the equivalent to our bag? Like what could women buy men that is equivalent to a bag? You know how every Christmas, you with a girl for a long time, she gonna want that bag about you. You already know. But what's our equivalent to like a bag purchase? It couldn't be sneakers.
I'll probably say jewelry. Probably some jewelry, like custom piece of jewelry. Because I would say a car, but you can't compare a car like a bag. So it's like the next thing would be like jewelry. Because it's like, bags could range from 5 to 10,000 or 30, 40, but it's like within that range, damn near like jewelry. A lot of men like jewelry, so I definitely say like jewelry.
Word, I think so too.
I would say jewelry.
I think that's a good comparison. Jewelry.
The bag, yeah.
Has a woman ever bought you guys jewelry?
Nah. I'm still waiting, so if you want to buy me some jewelry.
Are you single, Miles?
I am.
Word?
I am.
Yo, honeys. Yo, check it out. My boy's about physical fitness right here. You feel me?
Fly shit, fitness, creative shit. We on all that. We on everything.
Definitely coming from y'all swag. You know what I mean? You feel me? You gotta have that swag. You can't be fumbling the bag, man. You gotta have that swag, man.
And now I want to do predictions of the fucking NBA Finals. As you know, Miles from LA. Me and Muggs, we from New York. LA ain't in the finals. For once. But the Knicks are. So I want to ask everybody their prediction. Let's see if we can get this shit right. I'll go first. I got the Knicks in 6. What you got?
Damn. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I'm gonna go Spurs in 7.
Oh my God.
I got the Knicks in 5. And that's because I want to see the Knicks win. I'm from New York. They haven't won nothing since I've been born. Maybe a lot of our parents. You know what I mean? So I want to see them win. I feel like if the Knicks win, it'll elevate sports, period.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like when the Knicks win and the Yankees win, something about when I hate to say it, something about when the New York teams win, the zeitgeist gets started over.
The economy get bigger. I feel like the economy get get better. You know what I mean? When New York win.
Yankees win the World Series, shit start feeling different. But I'm telling y'all right now,
we need the economy better right now.
The Knicks win the fucking chip, and Jay-Z does this concert for 3 days in New York. Somebody's gonna burn the city down. It's gonna be too much energy.
Jay-Z's coming out with his hair cut with a Yankee on. We might have to send him some doves, man.
Yeah, we might have to.
Yo, Bleak,
Jay-Z,
us, man.
Bleak. If Hov cut it back to the Caesar for the Yankee Stadium,
we got
concert,
the doves.
Yo, we need him in the doves, man. I need the double doves. I got you, Bleak, too, on the double dove. Anybody in the camp, quite frankly. But I really, 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 really need Jay-Z in this hat if he cuts that.
Let me ask you a question real quick though. Yo, who y'all think is y'all who, and like you see how I'm running with Fat Joe. I want to know who if y'all had to pick somebody in entertainment right now. I don't care if it's like actors, rappers, singers, anybody from entertainment. Who's somebody that y'all saying like that person is getting fly? I would love to dress them or something like that in that nature.
I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna think on my answer.
Shit. Right now, who I think is fly and would want to dress them.
Like when you look at them,
I'm gonna have to say I would love to dress K1 right now. I would love to dress K1 only because I think she's super fly as she is, but I think that she keeps rocking the same silhouette with the crop and the barrel pant, and I feel like she could use another look that I think that I could make. I think that she's very fly already. Another person I think is fly.
Like when you see them, like yeah, they got that.
K1 be having that shit on. She dead ass do. She be having some shit on, and it just don't be like the custom look she has. Like on her calm day, she really do be having some shit on.
Put some pictures up at the top.
You
got one more?
Well, I'm trying to really think who I would want to dress, honestly, because I have somebody I would want to dress, but I don't think that they're fly. Does that make sense? I feel like I could help them get
feel
fly.
like you could upgrade them.
Yes, K1 I think is fly, and we could collaborate well together. Who could I dress that I could really think is fly? And I'm just like, I would love to do it for them. Pause.
Who is somebody that you dressed before, that you would love to dress again?
Well, I'm dressing the shit out of Lena Waithe right now. If you haven't looked, I'm dressing the shit out of her.
Right now.
Shout out to the Shai on the press junket. If you haven't seen, this is the finale season of the Shai, season 8. It's the longest black running show on television. Shout out to Lena Waithe and the whole
That's
camp.
real
over there.
big.
I did costuming on that show for 2 seasons.
Okay.
It was fire. But right now I'm dressing Lena Waithe, and we got something coming as well that is like super dope for us. And when I say us, y'all know what I mean by that. Got something dope coming. Can't talk about it, but I will say I've been dressing the shit out of her, and that's always fun.
And somebody that you dressed before that you would love to dress again.
J. Cole. J. Cole. J. Cole. But actually, I would love to get a hold of J. Cole. The last time that he was in my shit, he won Best Dress at the MTV Awards, probably in this shit must have been 2016, when he still had the low. He had no dreads yet.
All right, so you dressed Lena. You dressing Lena right now. You would love to dress J. Cole again. You dressed him before. Give me 2 more people that you dressed before that you look at right now. Like, is they still in getting flea in the game wherever they at? Or
you know what I will say? Who I'm proud of, and I will say this, and he older, but he he stays in his lane. Tank.
Okay.
Yeah, I will say Tank that
a ladies man.
Yeah, I saw Tank in the verses, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it to Tizzy. He had, Tizzy always been young, but old and shit. But I was like, yo, he's really doing his thing. He
kind of younger with a little older soul.
He's really doing his thing.
Oh, that's a dope one.
Chris.
Breezy.
That's just outside shit.
It's Chris Brown. You said?
Shit. Yeah, Chris Breezy.
Man, you got a good lineup. Lena, Chris,
Cole,
J. Cole, and you just said Tank.
Yeah.
Yo, you got staples, man.
Yeah. But I've been doing this shit for a long time, so those are people that but I'm proud of Tank, because I feel like being around us for that time and the little bit that I was around him, you call us the young guys. He always be like, yo, what y'all got on the young guys? Like, he would always be yo, what's on the pulse? And he still got that. Him and Jay Valentine, they still got their finger on what's hot. They always look nice. So I was like, I shout out to them.
Maybe we got to start reaching back out to them people, man.
Maybe.
Word.
Maybe.
What about you, bro?
Somebody that's fly right now that I think is the flyest.
Somebody that you look at in any kind of part of entertainment, anybody that's known, celebrity-wise, that you look at as that person gets fly to me.
I ain't gonna lie, just off the top, SGA from the Thunder.
Okay.
Bro,
he got a different style.
I dress him as well. If you want to watch the Shai, if you want to watch the hype on HBO.
She do it all, man.
If you want to watch the hype on
Come
HBO,
on.
episode 6, SGA and me.
People need to know this about you, man. I'm glad this podcast is on
I'm gonna put a
deck.
clip on there
Please
that
do.
says SGA tells me. I say, yo, it's Dan Pigeon, not Don Pigeon. He said, Don Pigeon noted. The world will know. You know what I mean? I'm going to put that up there.
We clipping that.
I know for sure in the cheetah print days, these people you can't even think of right now. In the cheetah print days, when we had the cheetah print, we going to get another episode
SGA
for
is
that.
a good one.
Yeah.
For sure. And then I'm biased, so Kendrick been putting that shit. He got a stylist, but shout out to a stylist because she's been crafting a look to fit his image, but it's still West Coast, but she been, you feel me? But
Jaylen Green be putting that shit on too. Jaylen Green be putting that shit on.
Jaylen Green.
Shout out Tay. You be putting that shit on Jaylen
How
Green.
you feel about he's from the West, Russell Westbrook, and he's a fashion.
No.
I'm asking him because he's from the West Coast, so let him.
Certain outfits, and then the certain outfits.
Jordan Clarkson.
certain outfits is where it's like, okay, it's cool, but then others just like, nah, this shit ain't it.
So he's not like a staple figure here in fashion in his own where he from?
To some he may be, but to me, I don't look at Russell as just like a staple in my fashion perception. But to some he is like, salute. Certain fits he be putting it on, but like consistently.
What about James Harden? He's from LA.
Same thing. Certain fits is just you know, be hit or miss. Certain fits is cool, but I wouldn't look at him as like an SGA where most of his shit is like consistent. Like I really haven't seen one bad SGA fit.
That's what I gotta get down to it.
Joe Crack. Yeah. Everything's consistent. Yeah. You know what I mean?
This is who I have to ask about right now.
Yes.
Camera. Everybody right now. I need y'all opinion. Cam Newton. Wait a minute. Cause Cam got the confidence. He gonna tell you he fly. Do we think Cam Newton is fly? We give him the fly, we give him the buy.
I respect the confidence, but I don't think it's fly. I ain't jacking it. But that's his steez. But I just personally don't. He looked like
it goes with
medieval. Yeah.
It goes with who you is, like how you walk, how you talk. Like I look at him like a Dapper Dan type of dude. Like I look at him like I won't wear it. It's not my.
I'm gonna monkey punch you in here trying to be funny. You trying to be PC up on the podcast.
I'm gonna say bye, right? But I'm gonna say bye. But you know what? I'm gonna give him a high end. Confidence could go there.
That go a long way.
But like what y'all are, creativity. He's high in creativity and like you said, confidence and not being afraid. That's what fashion is all about anyway. You can't have fear in fashion. That's the only way.
But just because you fearless don't mean that you look good. And I think I think that's a big
fashion. But that's the only way fashion transcends.
Through
like that's the only way it gets better. But whoever's creating can't have fear.
For sure.
You get what I'm saying? It can't be no fear. You got to put out what you're thinking of.
Like Cam Newton make fat like. Do you think niggas dress like I can't even say it. Dress like Cam Newton is making fashion better? Like, do you think that it's pushing us along?
Like the way he dressed?
Yeah.
No, cause he's not. It's not resonating with. It's not resonating with the community he came from. He's a football player, right? Yeah. So if you look around in the football world when the dudes dress, nobody's resonating with that. So he's not inspiring the community where he come from. So we got to look at like, yo, who's he inspiring?
Gangster answer.
I think he's just being inspired by someone else. He's inspired by someone. The reason why he dressed like that, you know what I mean? And it goes back to no fear, bro. You got to have, he ain't got no fear.
Yeah, but I want to get a hold of Cam because there's a way he could still have that. He could have that same exact style, but he just don't know how to put shit together, and it bothers me. And I'm like, damn, gang, you could have them same exact pieces.
Yeah.
But you got all this money, and you hire all this thing for everybody else. Like, that shit is important. And I just hate, like, a ruffian. Just, like, you put all shit on.
Can I say something about him, though? Can I say something? Can I say one thing about him?
That's what I want.
Can I say one more thing about him?
Tap in.
Please.
No, I can say one more thing. It goes back to, like, when we first was talking about, like, how they getting dressed with the mannequin. You get what I'm saying? And they spending just buying clothes that cost a lot of money. Mm-hmm. Cam is like totally opposite of that. He could put a Walmart outfit
He's
together.
the blowout bin.
You get what I'm saying? He'll go on Goodwill and find some like that's how he dressed. He's a hippie dresser.
Yeah, well, let me go back to this. So
basically, he's a hippie dresser.
I love a deal, but you still don't know how to put it together.
Sometimes his hats take away from his, you know what I mean? Maybe it's the hats taken away from, and then he'll have on like little ass shorts with like, you know what I mean?
The top to
he just be trying, man.
Out, high water shit with them big ass chunky calves, and it's just like, bro.
I'm gonna tell you the truth.
That's his name.
I've done some nut shit in my day. I done cut the hat out. You know what I mean? I done some nut shit, my nigga.
Just when you put Cam, you put creativity different. You know what I'm saying? Like a Dennis Rodman type of dude.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like some people.
That's fair. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like
but I just he don't do it for me, and that was my answer, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it's big though, and that's where it takes away from him because if he not inspiring none of his community, then he's not a fashion staple. People got to be inspired by you to be a fashion staple. You know
Speaking of a fashion staple, they gave Ronnie from Kith the #1 spot in streetwear this year. So congratulations to Ronnie Fag for getting #1 and the streetwear list top 20. What's top 20, right? It was like 20.
Like 26 or something like that.
Yeah, top 26 people in
And
streetwear.
Kip got number 1.
And he's gonna stay afloat. He's Kith. He's gonna stay afloat.
Yeah, because, like I said, if he got just 1 million people buying that shit every month, and he just making 3% off of it, on top of whatever business accounts, business this, business loans, y'all said all types of companies just put their stuff in there. Disney, this, that, and the
He
third.
collaborates with Disney.
All
It's a
that
licensing agreement.
All that is a check for him, whether it's sell or not.
That's not, no. That's not, no.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's not how that's not a check if you sell or not. It's not, nigga.
It's not?
No.
Explain to me.
There's certain different, I will. There's certain different licensing agreements where you can license a name, right? Let's say I license a name, I pay you this much up front, and I can put certain Disney characters on my merchandise, and then I keep 100%. There's also deals where it's like, I let you put these characters on your shit, like when somebody writes a song. Great analogy. Juice WRLD, when he wrote that shit and had to sample Sting's song, and Sting said, yeah, you can use it, but I'm gonna own 99% of the royalties. How do you know Kif's not inking a deal like that with Disney, where it's like, yeah, you put out the t-shirts, but we own 99%. We're gonna get a 99% clip on this, and you only get 1%. It helps Kith because Kith gets a collab with Disney, and you get to say, I got Marvel and everything on my clothes, but it doesn't necessarily mean that he's making no bread. It's for proximity and eyes. It's for outreach for him. Not necessarily for the bread that nigga's gonna come in here and buy an $80 shirt with fucking Snow White on it. Do you think Disney's gonna let Ronnie get away with fucking $5 from that fucking shirt? At best, they're taking 75, nigga.
Even if they
Disney
take
is a
75,
killer.
he's still not losing.
Well, you just ignored everything I said. You ignored it.
I didn't ignore it. I just feel like I feel like whatever, if he got that type of collaboration with them type of people, whatever he gets is a profit.
Go look up, when you go home, go watch the Netflix documentary called Halston. Halston was one of the biggest fashion designers in the 90s. His brand was worth $600 million fucking dollars, gang. And they took his name, they took his whole brand, they wrote him a small check, and he died broke. Common story. And people say, yo, how does that happen? It's all these agreements. Nobody in fashion is liquid. You want to make it in fashion, you can't use your own money. Even if your mom and dad got money and they got money, they're going to tell you get your money from somebody else.
That's the smartest thing you can do.
Kinda. It depends of where you want to be. It depends where you want to be. If fashion is changing, you don't have to be that. Since you've known me, I worked in fashion for 15 years. Nigga, I ever took a factor? No. Do I have a pretty good life? Yeah. Have I been middle class since you know me? Yeah. You don't have to do that. How much do you want? Exactly. Like, how much... Do you want to be greedy? You want to play this game?
How many audiences you want to reach? How many people, households you want to be in?
But it's not just... Getting money in fashion is very hard. And for everything that you get, people want to exploit and capitalize on that moment. Same with Kith. Now he's opening a Soho House type of thing, like a members-only club.
12,000 a month.
12,000 a month.
What you mean, like with the location?
Like, no. I mean, like a social...
Like it's a social club, like Soho House.
Yeah, but you gotta pay $12,000 a month to be involved with it.
Yeah, to be a member.
Now let me ask you something. If that nigga was selling a whole bunch of fucking t-shirts, do you really think that they would have to supplement that by owning a social house? And the only reason why it works is because he has collaborations with Disney, Marvel, and these things, so people hold him prestigious. What other nigga could get these collabs, which holds him in a 1%, and now he's making a club for only the 1% to supplement his fashion losses? Yeah, and that's game. That's what the fuck is going on, and it's not hate; it's business.
What's causing that though? Like, is it like the people don't like the product?
It's economy. Nobody has money. Yes, nobody
has.
has money to be out here spending $260 on a hoodie.
So that's why, like,
I mean?
Like, be taxing. When a pro club $10, niggas charge $80 for a plain white shirt.
But niggas will spend that on a Balenciaga hoodie.
Absolutely.
What's the difference?
Because Balenciaga is European. It is worn by your top celebrities, and it has a amount of prestige. Like, you're not gonna see Hidden Hills niggas. You're gonna see a whole bunch of people in Hidden Hills and Balenciaga going to get coffee at 10 a.m. That's what makes a nigga in the hood want it. It's not because like, damn, you got it at coffee at 10 a.m. like it's nothing. That's what make Balenciaga niggas want. Nobody cares if you got Kith on at 10 a.m. at the coffee spot.
Is it the person that's on TV being seen with it that's popular that make other people want it, or is it the how it look
It's a culmination of cultures. It's hip hop. That's why fashion and hip hop are synonymous. It's like if Drake says Versace, Illumina, now without even knowing it, this is real game. Versace raised their prices overnight, and then Gucci did it, and then Prada did it. Remember back in the day when Gucci belts used to be $290, $285, $350. Exactly. As soon as Versace came out, they were the first person to go bridge contemporary from that $295 belt price point. And a month later, after the Migos and them came out, that belt was $450. It was a small incremental change, but that change made everybody else change. It made Gucci change, Prada change, Margiela change. Everybody started raising their prices. And then niggas started rapping again, and then they dropped more names like Balenciaga, Margiela. Now Margiela's going from $600 to $900. What happened to Lanvin? Nigga, them shits used to be $200 on clearance. Nigga said it in a song, and them shits went to $990. It's proximity to street hip-hop culture. We make everything fly. If a nigga says it in a rap, it's over. Mike Amiri used to be next to us. Shout out Mike Amiri. In our old shop.
Two doors down.
2 doors down. Like, right by Slauson in Broadway. 60th and Broadway.
We used to be right next door to them, Amiri.
So, when I tell you that I seen shit go from like, I know how much clothes cost and I know how much Mike sells his jeans for, but really Dave East and A Boogie put Amiri on crazy.
Yeah, I feel like they was
crazy.
They was the responsible ones to make that shit lit.
So Mike, you should bless Dave East and A Boogie for that shit.
That goes back to what you were saying, like you two, like the hip hop community. When you think about it, if you really resonate and sit back and analyze, New York, am I saying it the New York way? That's New York and LA is really responsible for how the world move from
facts
or from hip hop. Sure. And all resonated back from hip hop. So like the people that's like wearing the clothes and all that, that's in hip hop, the first place they came from was the street to see how the people in the street was doing it. You know what I mean? And then I don't think hip hop hip hop really is the street.
We got them up there for
you get what I'm saying? It'll be like
it's the shit.
It'll be like a rapper that have like somebody in their crew that was getting fly that they knew outside already, and when they get lit, they start dressing like that person.
Like D-boys, dope boys. Yeah. You see niggas in the hood, cars, chains, jewelry. It's like niggas see that and want to emulate that. So that's where all this shit come from, because it start from that. Like you said, touched on earlier, it's like this shit start from our environment. So what we see is like, okay, when we do get money, when we do trying to do boss up, it's like we seen it when we were younger. So it's like ingrained in us that as we get older, it's like, okay, now we'll put our own spin on it. But this is shit that we've seen on TV or people that we know or just environments we've been into, cars, jewelry, way you talk, way you move. But it's like shit that we see that's been in the neighborhood. So it's like us just getting older, putting our own spin on it. But it's in the culture, it's in the environment, so it's not like we going out of our way to try to see this shit.
That's a fact. That shit is coming to us.
Yeah,
it's like, some Mansa Musa shit, the dope boy shit. Here goes a piece of game too. Buy yourself some gold, man. You know what it looked like when you little and you see that first OG and it dripped in that gold shit with a nice car or a nice fur. You just know that energy. You like, oh, and it changed your whole life. So be that for your little ones. Be who you needed when you was younger, man. Pull up and be a real one. With that, we gotta go. The episode is up. What up?
I just wanted to ask one more question. We done? No, I just wanted to ask one more question. Like, I wanted to know, like, do y'all feel like the hip hop dudes that's in the hip hop community, like the rappers and stuff, do you feel like they get credit from them brands like Balenciaga and all them brands that they wear, Chrome Heart? Do they?
Fuck that shit, yo. Niggas ain't been getting credit from Ralph Lauren, Tommy Hilfiger, and all them shits. And I'm not talking about no documentary credit. I'm talking about real credit from the real streets.
Because how?
No, cut a check, man.
Brand.
Cut a check. Give a nigga a brand.
How could a 1% of a community make all them brands super rich? You understand what I'm saying?
No.
It's impossible. I'm saying, like, you know how they saying, like, the 1% really could afford it. You know what I mean?
No, it's all the outliers. It's all the middle class and the people to aspire to get it.
The billionaires that they are, the outside of the 1% gotta support it. And I feel like, do y'all feel like that outside of that 1%, like the urban community, do they get love for supporting them brands? Nah. Do you think they really want us to wear them brands?
Not at all. That's my whole point, man.
Just reinvesting our money back into them instead of reinvesting
So why
back into the.
why do our own community, like, say if you made a jacket, like the leather you made me, it got that real good leather skin, all that. You saying like if one of them top brands would have made it, they'd have charged me $1,400, or they could have charged me $3,000 for that leather, right? So why, like, our own community, our own people, why they don't support each other that way? Like, it's so many black brands out there. Like, I'm talking about, like, in the hip hop world. Why they don't? Why somebody like a Drake, like somebody with a big name, don't go find somebody that's black with a lit brand and support them and try to, like, yeah, like how they made a song about it. Why they don't do that?
Because I think that people who are famous are followers too. That's real. And nobody wants to be the person to be like, I'm going to support this black designer. And black people don't trust black people, man, at the end of the day. It's sad to say, but it's real. I could be the best. It's going to take me 1,000 episodes to tell a nigga. Fuck telling a nigga. It took me 1,000 episodes to show a motherfucker if I was sewing here for 1,000 days and 1,000 nights that I'm better than a Gucci.
Yeah, and the last black people we seen get rich off that shit was like the Rockawares and the Fat Farms and the Fubu's.
And those were all conglomerated and partnered with white people.
So now we need somebody that's staple in the hip hop community. We don't
have one black fashion brand, period.
Like,
so
they need to find, like, from the major cities, they need to find somebody, a couple from Atlanta, a couple from New York, a couple from LA, all the fashion.
They're not gonna, though.
You know what I mean? Support
we have to do it ourselves.
So we can sometimes keep some of that value in our community, because that value be like leaving, and that's how we stay devalued, because they don't stay with us.
Yeah, of course. It ain't gonna. That would it be.
You've been out for 15 years. You done dress. See them people, them names you said you dress? One of them could have been like, yo, let me spin back and holler at her, because when I ain't really have it like that, she was like sending me some, you know what I mean? Let me put her in a song or something like that. Why we don't do that amongst each other to help elevate us, you know what I mean?
I don't know. Ask the camera so we can go. Ask some niggas.
Why we don't do that amongst each other to help elevate us? Like, support our community amongst our community. Because once we get our money, where we go? Balenciaga, Gucci, Fendi, Prada. And guess what? They ain't putting nothing back in our community. So we need to, like, start supporting each other. Maybe we could put something better back in our community. Just take communication. If we ain't communicating amongst each other, it ain't gonna happen. That's the thing with us. We be fear. We was talking about that. Like, you gotta reach out to them. Some of them will see it. That's all some people be wanting.
I don't care. I'm over the soul reaching out. I don't give a fuck, Z. I don't give a fuck. I got my own shit. I got my own shit going on.
You've been around for 15 years and you seen it. Like,
and I don't need no handout. Please don't hand it. Please don't hand it to me while I'm about to pick myself up. Please don't hand it to me now. But I love everybody. Gotta get out of here. It's episode 2 featuring Brooklyn Muscle. Miles.
Yeah.
We out. We out.
We outie.
Yeah.